So when I was younger, it was just me and my mom. My biological father wasn't in the picture. He was an addict and an alcoholic. My stepdad, who was in my life since I was 3 years old, was my dad. When I was 9 years old, I was outside playing with friends and came in to ask my dad a question and found him dead on the floor. He had had a heart attack. Shortly after that, when I was 11 years old, I found out that my biological father had died coming out of rehab from a heart attack. I had my first drink at 17. I used it to numb myself, numb my anxiety and my thoughts. I would go out for one drink and didn't know if I would just have that one drink or end up on a 24-hour binger. I would just use it to numb the shame. My answer for every problem, celebration, death of a friend, family, any problem, breakup, heartache, would be my answer to that would be at the bottom of the bottle. I got my DUI when I was 20 years old, and I continued to drive drunk after that. I was introduced then to Coke, and then I would end up in the hospital because I thought I was dying, having a heart attack, but I was really just so strung out. And during all this, I would be jumping from guy to guy, finding my worth in men. I had no self-respect. I had no self-worth. I had 2 abortions. When I hit my last rock bottom, 1 of 5, I ended up leaving a drink at a little hole-in-the-wall bar and getting a ride from someone on a motorcycle to an AA meeting. My friend, when we were on a camping trip, she asked me to come down by the rocks and for a Bible study because she saw this cross on my hand, which I had gotten 2 weeks before that camping trip. Still not saved. My idea of God was energy and the universe. It was a little too much for me at that time. Walked away a little with my walls a little up, and then a week later she invited me to church. And before I came to Christ, Oceans has always been a song that I've turned to for comfort. The first day I walked into church, Oceans was playing, and I just got this feeling. And I just knew I was home. From that day on, he just had me, and he just won my heart. I think a week later, I accepted him into my heart as my Lord and Savior. 2 weeks after that, I was baptized. Getting to know Jesus has been one of the greatest, hardest, most exciting things in my life. He has completely restored me, redeemed me, and he saved me. He is a father to the fatherless. He brings hope. He's given me a purpose with my photography. I am almost 3 years sober, a year without smoking cigarettes, 2 years celibate, and to this day, it's a continuous thing, but I have identified myself in him, and I have found my worth in him. And he is the love of my life.